Well, let's look into the Fox Lab, thanks to H&R Block, and the makeup of your squad, check. Compared to the other Rugby Championship nations, looks very experienced. Have a look at some of these figures. You are the most experienced in the Rugby Championship of the four nations, especially Test caps. What does that say, Cave?
Well, it does say that there's obviously this maturing group in the Wallabies at the moment. We've got a bit of a mixture though. We've got quite a lot of new caps as well. I mean, 4 guys without any Test experience as well. But you can see there that with this depth in the number of caps that we've got, it's a real important factor to have that experience. And it's probably, I guess, we're almost seeing that changing of the guard probably this year as we start to prepare for the future test. My view is you pick the best team every single test match. There's no such thing as experimentation. You pick teams to win test matches, and clearly we've got the best available talent at the moment. Check with you reckon that'd be fair that given who you've got to pick from, virtually everyone's available.
Yeah, I think there's been a bit of talk about why we're bringing some of these guys back. I've seen some of it out there, but like you said, right, it's the national team. It'd be naive to think that we didn't have a plan around transition in the background as well. Right, otherwise we wouldn't be doing what we're here to do, which is not only look after the short-term performance, but also build something and some legacy for the long term as well. And we are doing that. And the experience that some of these younger guys, and we have got a fair few young guys in this squad, they'll be getting from playing and every day and training next to those guys and getting some game time with them. Guys who have 100 caps, etc., how to handle big game pressure and decision making, then that's invaluable. That's the way I learned as a young fella coming through. I think that's the way most players learn from the guys alongside them, and that's the way these guys will learn as well.
We've been speculating the last few weeks without you guys. Now you're here, you could answer it. The European guys, Gitz, Drew Mitchell, Adam Ashley Cooper, Will Genny, Quay Cooper, may not be in as good a condition as the Super Rugby boys. What's the truth?
We've trained pretty hard over the last 3 or 4 weeks. Like Will and Adam and Quay, they've been back for quite a while now. They've been training since for probably 4 to 6 weeks now, getting their fitness work done early on. And then the last returnees were, Drew was here early as well, so really only Giddo that came back a little later, but he played later into the season as well. And look, he's one guy also who pushes himself hard at training because he knows it. Yeah. You know what I mean? When the contact fitness is on, he's right in the middle of it, getting it, because he knows he's going to need it when he comes up to test match level.
Mick, when you've looked across the skill sets now that we see in this Australian team, do you notice the difference between maybe some of the guys coming in from Europe and some of the guys in Super Rugby, or are they homogenous, the skills?
Yeah, look, right. I think that they're certainly on a par with each other, and but I think the good thing is that the experience of those players, they add value more than just skill set.
Yeah.
There's a calming influence around stuff, especially when you're learning new things, and the younger players are able to feed off that experience. And I think that's a whole strength that they bring into that team, is that calming influence around when we're learning new things and just getting on with it. It's been great.